You know, many times I've been speeding down Sam Cooper and I just wanted to like get a line of people side by side, all match speed, slow down to about 30. Slow down to about 30. Basically take the. We are in. Woo! This is the space-time continuum. We are not really on that. Space-time continuum, it's a myth. We are all places at all times, as is my train of thought right now. Majority might rule, you know, like Mark Twain said, whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to pause and reflect. It is also probably time to run like hell. Fact of the matter is, when you are on the side of the majority, you are on that space-time continuum, and your consciousness has really just swelled to a point where absolutely nothing makes sense. Now, you're looking at it. Enlightenment is complete nonsense. It is repetition. It is repetition. It is a butt in the air. Because parents help their kids face their fears. And you know, really, I grew up with a massive fear of butts just sticking up in the air. And that was crushing my consciousness and my repetition and my consciousness and repetition. Emotional charges do like to be liked and desired, and they do desire to be rich and healthy. This is why we organize ourselves in lines all the way across Sam Cooper, slow it down to 30, and each time you repeat that process, slow it down another 10 degrees. Secret Cabal is orchestrating my demise. This is actually the entire reason for, you know, the rushed tone I've got, because they're actually right up there. I don't know if they know that I know. So if you guys would be real quiet about that when you leave, I'd like to get out attacked. Prohibition and the DIY spirit? Yeah. I do have to apologize for that. You know, if any of you are losing your blindness, I did sneak a little moonshine into the coffee.
Woo!
Repetition. Ladies and gentlemen. Not many teens, not just more teens. You know, no music speaks to me more than the repetition and consciousness of my favorite band, the Royal Canadian Kilted Yaxmen. You know, really, their hit song, Where's the Wealth, makes a great point. Bill Gates alone has as much wealth as the bottom 40% of U.S. households. Actually, that's individual households. I didn't make that so clear for you guys, and I do apologize. The bottom 40% of U.S. households, each individually, have as much wealth in Royal Canadian Kilted Yaxmen records, which are growing in value. Because, you know, really, record collection, I know, I'm a disaffected hipster wearing thick glasses and a couple days beard growth. I have a large record collection myself, and I'm not really contributing to society. I'm really just trying to get a nut. And the excitingly tragic disaster that is impending, well, you know, I was really shooting for next week. I kind of lost the odds on that, yeah, given the balloon boy this afternoon. So, you know, really, I owe my wife about 20 bucks now. We have a going pool. There are pretty much just Davids. We're all like just these little scrawny kids repeating ourselves and getting our consciousness beaten down by weak fists. Weak fists of repetition. And weak fists of repetition and consciousness, and you know, slowing yourself down to about 30 degrees. And you know what? I'm just going to tell you right now, it's probably mine. You know, I mean, I'm responsible for the 1958 Edsel. I was the iceberg of the Titanic. It's probably my fault. Yeah, I mean, all that repetition, I really should have prepared beforehand. Because if I would have known that I was going to, you know, start, do, and complete, there's really, you know, if I prepared beforehand, I would have added the fourth step here, which is just repetition. looseness to just repeat constantly. And if you're having trouble memorizing, slow down to 20.
Yeah.